You know that person. Something breaks, everything stops. And they don't panic. They just stay quiet for a second. No phone. No rush. Just thinking. And then they move. Calm. Like they've already seen the answer. And they're just walking toward it. And you stand there, watching. What you feel isn't just admiration. It's something closer to confusion. Why am I not like that? Because this isn't just a skill. It's not just experience either. It's something deeper, a belief. A quiet voice inside you that says, I've been here before, I got through it. I'll get through this too. This isn't blind optimism. It's not fake confidence. It's something very specific. And that belief changes everything. How long you keep going, what you do when it gets hard, whether you move toward the problem or wait for someone else to fix it. But there's something no one tells you about how people become like this. It doesn't start with confidence. It starts much smaller, and maybe it already started for you, without you even noticing. Think about the first time you fixed something on your own, not watching someone else, doing it yourself. A small thing, almost nothing. And suddenly, something shifts. The world stops feeling like something that happens to you and becomes something you can reach into, something you can change. And after that, when things break, your system doesn't go into panic. It moves into curiosity, like, oh, a puzzle. And you know what to do with puzzles. You've felt this before, maybe not with tools. Maybe with words, with people, or with situations. There was at least one moment you tried something and it worked. And something inside you changed. You might not remember it, but it happened.
Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel.
There's another part to this. Psychologist Julian Rotter studied something he called locus of control for years. The degree to which you believe your own actions determine what happens in your life, versus luck, fate, or other people. People who sit on the inside don't just fix things better. They are less likely to develop depression. They handle stress without losing everything. They keep going longer when it gets difficult. Wait, because this is the uncomfortable part. If you've spent most of your life feeling like things are happening to you, like you're always reacting, never choosing. This is not a personality, this is a pattern, and patterns are not permanent. Be honest with yourself for a moment, because not everyone who fixes is the same. And this matters. Some people fix everything, every situation, every person, every problem, because they learned their value depended on it. Somewhere early on, being helpless wasn't just uncomfortable. It was dangerous, so the nervous system made a decision. I will never be helpless again. You want to be loved, but you don't trust love. And then there's the other kind. The ones who fix things because broken things genuinely fascinate them. The space between what doesn't work and what does. For them, it's one of the most interesting places in the world. They will take apart something they already fixed just to understand it better. They will explain in detail what went wrong, more than anyone asked, and they'll enjoy doing it. These people fell in love with competence itself, not the outcome, the process, the solving. Maybe this isn't something you feel. Maybe this is who you've become, the one who fixes things. Because at some point, fixing things became the only way to feel safe. What comes next might change how you see yourself. Because from the outside, this looks like confidence. But it's not exactly that. When someone like this enters a broken situation, they're not sure everything will be okay. They feel the same uncertainty you feel. The difference is, uncertainty doesn't feel like a decision to them. It feels like a starting point. There's a word for this: tolerance for uncertainty. The ability to sit in a situation where you don't know the answer yet, and stay there without falling apart while you figure it out. You do this more than you think. Every time you wait instead of panic. Every time you stay in a conversation that makes you uncomfortable instead of escaping. That's you tolerating uncertainty. That's you being the person you think you're not. Maybe you're sitting here realizing you are one of these people. You've been walking toward problems instead of avoiding them, and you never really noticed it. Or maybe you're realizing you're not, and the idea of being like this feels unfamiliar to you, like it belongs to other people. If it's the second, I want to tell you this directly. The reason problems feel like something that happens to you is not a character flaw, it's a past, a set of experiences that never gave you the chance to reach in and change something. And this is not permanent. Self-efficacy is built through experience. Small ones, those tiny moments where you think, I tried, and it worked.
Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel.
Not heroic, big fixes, just you made the call. You tightened the screw. You acted without waiting for someone to save you. That's where it starts, not with belief, with doing. Write in the comments, what is something you fixed in any way that surprised you? I want to read it.